Gregor, we welcome the All Blacks to BT Murrayfield on Sunday. You've made 3 changes to the starting lineup for this game.
Yeah, it's an exciting game, real exciting time for us. We've not played them for a number of years. They're one of the best teams in the world, always have been, and it's a big opportunity for the team.
Fraser Brown returns into the starting 15. Tell us about that selection.
Yeah, well, George picked up a knock at the weekend. He is improving from that. Ewan also had a knock, so we believe Fraser, who's fresh, lots of experience, it's right for him to start, and he's been really good form.
You've got Finn and Sione coming into the back line as well. Tell us about their inclusion.
Yeah, well, Sione played really well for us in the summer. I think he's been one of our best players in the first 2 games of the autumn, and he came off the bench and did really well last week. Finn's been in excellent form last few weeks for Racing. Another experienced player that knows what it is to take on New Zealand and brings in obviously his skill set that we all know about into the team.
You've got a number of players over 50 caps in this group. It looks a very experienced team to take on the All Blacks. Was that intentional, or is that just how the selection worked out?
More how the selection worked out. Obviously Finn wasn't in the squad until Adam's injury. Fraser wasn't in the squad until we picked up an injury, but to have those 2 back in the group, someone like Richie Gray starting for the first time in 5 years last week and being outstanding in that performance, yeah, it helps to have experience, but it's all about what we do on the day.
The last time the All Blacks came to BT Murrayfield, it was a very special occasion in relation to Doddy Weir and the launch of his foundation as well. What's your thoughts around Doddy 5 years on from that game?
Yeah, well, that night was an inspirational night for everyone associated with rugby and sport, and since then Doddy has helped raise millions for M&D, for his foundation, raised awareness of this terrible disease, and also put pressure on governments to put more money into finding a cure, and we will find a cure, and Doddy will have a legacy when we do find that cure. And it'd just be amazing to see Doddy at the game, and all the players will want to win for him as much as for each other.